So I'm going to hang out here and wait until all of you hop on here, those of you who want to interact. And if you're watching this later, that's okay. So I thought I would talk a bit about the events of the day. It's been an amazing day. I went to NASA Wallops. So let me make certain I'm live everywhere first, because we know technical difficulties happen. And that is a thing that exists. So let me make certain I am live on Periscope. Hello, yes. I am live on Periscope currently. If you're watching, hello everyone. So, got you on YouTube it seems. So, today has been incredibly eventful. It's just been amazing. It's just, wow. Just wow. That's all I have to say. Let me see. Oh, I know that there are other shows going on right now. But, you know, that's okay. That's okay. People can watch this later if they want to. So yay, we're on YouTube, we're on Periscope. So I got some swag. NASA actually gave me some swag. So I have like my NASA social badge. Woohoo! So it's got my name on it and stuff. It's like Melody. So at Orbital ATK, hashtag NASA Social. So I'm going to hang this up in my nerd cave forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, because I have cred. I have like cred. Press cred. My press pass. So I get to do all the fun things. And then they gave me a bag. Look, check this out. I got an Orbital ATK bag. And then there's stuff in it. Okay, so they gave me stuff too. So, the first thing it gave me, International Space Station Commercial Resupply Services Mission Notebook. So I have the notebook of the mission in here. Gosh, so this particular, it's pretty thick. You're like, this is a pretty freaking hefty looking little book just for this one mission, you know what I mean? Wow. I feel like I should be studying right now for tomorrow. Look at this. So we've got flow charts, the mission profile, the joint operations, final approach, and berth with the station. So it goes into that. It has the capture point, which is about 30 meters. It has the range, which is about 250 when you're getting here. It's like all line diagrams. But I should probably like look and see what these acronyms mean first before I start doing that. So this is pretty cool. So they have the Antares, okay, Antares ascent profile. So they have the payload separation, and then the stage 2 ignition, interstage separate. That's the end. All right, so I should probably start at the beginning where it lifts off, and then it goes up through, and then it comes over here. So we have stage 1 ignition, liftoff, which is about 3.7 seconds. They have the total amount of seconds for each of this. The main engine cutoff, also known as the MECO, or MACO, I don't know, probably MECO makes more sense. The 215 seconds, the orbit altitude is approximately 99 kilometers. And then the stage 1 separation, which is time 221 seconds. Oh, God. You know, the hotel Wi-Fi really gets on my nerves. The hotel Wi-Fi is quite frustrating right now. And it makes me mad because there shouldn't be all of this nonsensical stuff going on with the hotel Wi-Fi. But it is. I really wish I could just plug like a direct line, but there isn't a direct line around here, so it's irritating. There's no direct line at this hotel for Wi-Fi. Oh, so I have the whole mission profile right here. You know, I really want to go to mission control hopefully I will get to see that tomorrow. I have to be there at 8 a.m. Then they have the launch vehicle. This is really cool. I mean, it's a really, really, really nice, well put together spiral bound booklet of all of the information about it. The Wallops flight facility. This is really kind of neat. It makes my heart happy. So I've got this. So I've got this really cool book associated with the mission. That's neat. I like it. Thank you, NASA. So I have that, and then here's the here's a little flyer on the actual Antares rocket that's going to be launched on Monday morning. Right there. You see it? It's right there. Woohoo! So the payload is in the very, 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 very tippy tappy. That's where the payload is. And so they have, that's where all the stuff, all the sweet stuff's gonna be in the top. Woohoo! Yeah. It's cool. I could read this all day. So they gave us that, so that's nice. Then they've got the Cygnus mission, which is the cargo delivery spacecraft for the ISS. So there we go. There's the Cygnus mission. Its launch vehicle is the Antares 230. It's the cargo spacecraft, enhanced Cygnus. Its ascent cargo mass is 3,350 kilograms. So if you're still in the old English, that would be 7,385 pounds. That's a lot. The descent cargo mass is up to 3,350 kilograms. So it's the same as the ascent cargo. The launch site is the Mars pad in Wallops Island, Virginia. The mission duration is about 90 days birth. Yes, the launch is at about 4:39 a.m. on Monday. I have to be there about 2:15 a.m. for the buses and for all of the pre-launch briefings. So who's gonna be I'm not gonna be a crabby Appleton. I'm not gonna be a crabby Appleton because I will not be the angry person that did not get that much sleep. So I'm not gonna do that. It's NASA and totally worth it. So we're gonna remember that. Alright, so the Cygnus spacecraft. So they've got the diagram of all of the individual parts for the Cygnus spacecraft, which is pretty cool. Oh, look. Alright, so the specifications. 3.5 kilowatts power output. That's pretty cool. The propellant is a dual mode nitrogen. Oh gosh, dinitrogen. Oh, it's N2H4. And then it's MON-3 or N2H4. So it's a dual mode. So it's either this MON-3. I am not a rocket scientist, so I don't know what the MON-3 is. So if you happen to know, that would be a great thing to tell me. So now we have the pressurized cargo module is multi-purpose logistics module. We already talked about the total cargo mass. The pressurized volume is 26.2 cubic meters. That's a lot. So that's pretty cool. So we've talked a bit about that. OA9, if you have a hashtag, you can use the hashtag OA9. Be all excited about it. So SSJR Thompson. Orbital ATK is proud to name the OA-9 Cygnus cargo delivery spacecraft after James J.R. Thompson. So he was a distinguished leader in the aerospace industry who helped shape the strategy and directed the operations of Orbital ATK's predecessor company, Orbital Sciences Corporation, for nearly 25 years. Before joining Orbital, Thompson was NASA's deputy administrator from 1989 to 1991. So there he is. There's the man that the Orbital ATK is named after, SSJR Thompson. And everything I just read is off of this particular flyer that NASA gave me. I dig it. I'm going to watch this Monday. So Monday will be great. Won't that be a great day? And then, so NASA, connect with NASA Goddard. So we have twitter.com/NASA Goddard. Guess what? It's also on facebook.com/NASA Goddard. And then they also are on Tumblr. So these are all the ways you can connect with NASA if this will ever stop being blurry. There we go. NASA.tumblr.com. They are on Snapchat, Pinterest, Flickr, Instagram, YouTube, and nasa.gov/Goddard. MON3 is mixed oxides of nitrogen oxidizing agent and rocket propulsion systems. Thank you, J. Ipperson. Is it J. Ipperson? Thank you very much for that. So you too can connect with NASA. And just so you know, NASA Wallops has an app to where you can see and you can watch the launch from your phone. So how cool is that? So you can get this app if you go to NASA Social, if you go to NASA_Wallops, if you go to any of those, then you too can get involved with this particular launch. If you're like in the US, it's going to be really early in the morning. So this may not be conducive to your sleeping habits and patterns and stuff. But hey, you know, whatever works. But if you're not in US stateside and you're on the other side of the world or someplace where this is a conceivable option for you to watch the launch, you might want to check it out. If not, don't worry. I'm going to hopefully live stream it, and if I can't live stream it, I will at least record it and upload it for you at a later time. So fear not. You'll still be able to watch it, so it's okay. So what else has NASA given me? NASA has also given me, yes, check that out, I get a sticker. This is totally going on my car. I hope so. I would really like to put this on my car, but I'm afraid that it will like wash off or something. So this is totally going on my car. OA9 for the win. Yes. I got a sticker. Stickers rule. And I also got a duck. Alright. Here is a stuffed duck. It's an astronaut duck. It's Astro Duck, right? Cygnus, an Orbital ATK. Or is it a swan? This is a swan, isn't it? This is an Astro Swan, not a duck. Because this right here, right? That's not duck qualities. These are not duck characteristics. So I have an Astro Swan from NASA that I will treasure forever. So the cool things about today, if you got, it looks like everything is dropping again. Are we back? Are we back? Gosh, this hotel Wi-Fi is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So I'm very sorry about that. So apologies in advance for this terrible hotel Wi-Fi. Fortunately, the Wi-Fi was not so bad at NASA, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to continue to live stream for you all of the things that I will be at. And I'm getting kind of excited. Did you guys see the thing about space concrete? That's a thing, man. Space concrete is a thing. and they're going to try to see about using it for colonization. So that's an option that we're looking at now. How groovy is that? Colonization. They want to see how concrete acts in space. I think that's pretty exciting. But perhaps, you know, maybe I'm a nerd. But space concrete is a thing. How can anybody not like love space concrete? So that's a thing. And they're using these rain cubes as well. So that what we learned today is that there's rain cubes, there's new ways to try to read the natural radiation that comes off of the Earth. In addition to that, there's rain cubes and other satellites they're going to use to try to detect weather better. And we have space concrete. Ah! Space concrete. I think that was the coolest thing. I know. It's like all the space concrete. How cool is that? That's just so freaking groovy, man. You have space concrete. So it's just, wow. Today has been a really cool day. And it wasn't very... Sorry. Yawning already. And it's not even 8 p.m. here. It was a very cool day. And it wasn't very long. Tomorrow is going to be very, very busy. Tomorrow I have a lot going on. Hello. Hello. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. And I've been trying to update when I can on Patreon. If you're a follower if you're one of my patrons, you get special videos that I'm uploading as in exclusive content just for you that I'm uploading, talking about things behind the scenes. And so I'm live streaming as much as I can. And NASA tweeted a picture, and I'm in it. I was just like, oh, NASA tweeted a picture, and you can see me. Just look with a mass of red hair, and then there I am. So, you know, so that's pretty cool. But it's been an exceptionally wonderful day. I spent the rest of my day talking with Axel Diaz, who is a science ambassador for NASA. And so we talked a lot about what to expect. He's been to a few socials, but he hasn't been to a launch yet. And so this will be his first launch. This will be my first launch. And then I'm talking to his wife about the potential of a science communicator, science education type of conference. Kind of like Comic-Con, except for science. So that's in the works now. And I'm making connections with amazing people who I'm able to talk with and collaborate with. So this has been an excellent and absolutely excellent opportunity to talk to other people who are in science communication, make connections, and see how things go, and collaborate and boost scientific literacy and get people excited about science again and discovery and all of these wonderful things. So I'm really, really excited. I'm really happy to be a part of this, and I hope to be part of future NASA socials, because this is fun. This is fun, and it's great, and it's amazing to be a part of such a wonderful program, to try to do this outreach, to incorporate everybody and say science is for everyone. And that's kind of what this is. We benefit so much from NASA's research. Everything, a lot of what we have in modern life is because of NASA. And so I think a lot of people forget that, and they take things for granted. But hopefully, we can kind of get the word out and get that excitement again about NASA. what a fun, exciting time to be here. So it's been pouring down rain off and on. I've had my hair up while I was outside because it gets really, really floofy. It gets like super floofy when I'm outside, and then I turn into this poodle. So, but that's okay. So, hopefully, if you guys still have questions, don't forget to use the hashtag AskNASA, because you can ask them your questions directly. If you want me to ask your questions, just use hashtag HeyScientistMel. On Twitter, if you're on my Patreon, just tell me what your question is and I'll ask them. I have a book in my bag, back over there, where I'm writing down all of your questions and I'm taking them with me and I'm keeping up with everything. So I'll be able to ask them as I encounter individuals. Whew. Sorry, it's been a busy day and now I'm all yawning and stuff. Yawning. That's not cool. And I'm very sorry, this hotel Wi-Fi is terrible. This hotel Wi-Fi sucks. It absolutely sucks. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I get to share this experience with you as much as I can. I'm posting what I can on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, everything that I can, so I can share that with you. And if you have questions, just ask me and I'll be happy to answer them. Yes, hotel Wi-Fi is terrible. And you notice lighting's different. Lighting is... Now we're back on. Hotel Wi-Fi, why you be bugging? The hotel Wi-Fi be bugging and stuff. I wonder if there's a way that I can fix this. I don't think I can fix this within the OBS software. But there you go. What a goofy picture. I'm so silly, but I was so excited. Check that out, man. Check that out. Oh my goodness. What a time. Oh boy. But there you go. It's alright. Oh goodness. Cool. Yeah. You're just like, ah! You know, you just have that look on like, it's NASA! And so what was really interesting is something that I didn't get to show you guys was at the very beginning. They had us all introduce ourselves. And so I stood up and I was like, hi, my name is Melody. I'm known as Scientist Mel everywhere on the internet, and I'm a science communicator and educator. I used to be a high school teacher, and I'm in industry science now. I'm so excited to be here. It's just like I'm so excited. And like my favorite thing right now in space is Titan, because it just, my inner chemist is like, oh my gosh. So kind of missed that, but that's all right. Oh goodness. So it's just, I fangirled introducing myself to everybody else at the NASA social. It's like, we're at NASA, guys. Let's be excited. You know, and everybody is like, I'm so-and-so. This is what I do. La la la. Titan, because Titan, the possibility for life on Titan. I'm like, the inner chemist is like excited about Titan. Hello. I have been at NASA today, and I spent the rest of my day hanging out with a science ambassador for NASA, talking to his wife about potential science cons similar to that, like Comic-Con. So that's in the works now. Hopefully early days for that, but maybe, you know, we'll see how it goes. So fantastic, exciting times. So hey, cheers. So I'm having some Pinot Grigio at the moment. Hotel Wi-Fi sucks. I really want to like lodge a formal complaint. I don't like the Wi-Fi here. They can do better, and they don't. It makes me angry. But oh well. You know, what can I do? Just the best I can, right? So, if you missed the earlier streams, I will go back and enhance the audio for the talks that was given. You're getting a beer. So we had a Nobel Prize laureate come and talk today who works in quantum mechanics, and they're looking at quantum mechanics in regards to cold atoms in like microgravity scenarios. So we talked about that. My day was fantastic. I was at NASA all day today, so it was absolutely lovely and wonderful. I say all day, but really it was just maybe like about 3 hours. The rest of the time I hung out with the science ambassador, Axel Diaz, hung out with him and his wife. His wife plans events, and we're working on a science con now. I've been hanging out with the NASA people, so it's like, yeah, I guess people will accuse me of being part of the conspiracy that is NASA. I'm like, you know, these guys are just doing real science, and it's awesome what they're doing. So tomorrow is a pretty hefty agenda. Let me share that with you. I'll share with you the agenda for tomorrow. All right. So tomorrow, I've already registered at 8 a.m. So I can probably get there. I'll probably get there at 8 because I'm an overachiever. 8:30, they have the welcome remarks. 9 to 9:20, we're going to go to the Wallops Island portion where they have the launch pad. Woohoo! So I'll get to see the launch pad for the Orbital ATK. Yes, Orbital ATK. I had swag. I got swag. And a sticker. I love this. How awesome is this sticker? My mom's probably going to want to steal it, so I have to hide it from her. My mom is in love with astronauts. She just freaking loves astronauts. Alright, so then I'm going to the Horizontal Integration Facility, going on a tour there. And then I will go back to the visitor center for shopping and exhibits. I showed you guys a bit of the exhibits today on a live stream. Then I'm going to take a break. Then the pre-launch press conference at the visitor center. So there'll be an actual press conference. So I need to talk a bit about some of the things that they mentioned today. I'm going to talk a bit about the experiments that they're going to shoot up in the rocket. You know, so that'll be cool. And then we have lunch. Then the Range Control Center. And then Sounding Rocket Tour. Followed by the Balloon Research Development Laboratory Tour. Yes. Yes, please. I would like more balloon research. And then going back to the visitor center, talking to the science ambassador, which I have spent some time with anyway, so that's pretty awesome. And then the Halo Sat, which I showed you, we talked about that today. The Halo Sat, it's like a cute little shoebox satellite. It's like that long. It's just not even, and it's so cute. It's like a little mini satellite. It's like adorable. I'm like, I want one of those. And then I get to talk to astronaut Kay Hire. And then at 5, the social concludes. Next time, Ask my mom how she feels about cosmonauts. Bob, what? So I'm so excited. Then on Monday morning, at the very, very early hour of 2:15 a.m., I will arrive to board the buses to Lockheed Martin parking lot, where then the buses will depart for Wallops Island. Then the Antares Launch. It's going to be amazing. That'll be at 4:39 a.m. So 2 hours from the Lockheed Martin parking lot to the Wallops Island. Then the Antares Launch at 4:39. And then they have this optional post-launch briefing. I'm totally going to go to that. It's not optional for me because I drove 17 hours to get here. So I'm totally going to stay for the optional, not optional for me, post-launch briefing. I'm totally going to go there. So tomorrow I'm going to live stream as much as I can for these different talks that they have, and incorporating like my own thoughts as we go through. It's it's a bit overwhelming. And somebody asked me, "Are you going to ask questions?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I'm totally going to ask questions." But absorbing all of that information today, I'm just like, "Oh my God!" I am going to record the launch. I'm going to try to live stream it if I can, but it looks like I can't piggyback my iPad to my phone on like a cellular hotspot. So what I'm going to try to do is, if I can't do that, then I'm going to just at least record it and upload it later. So that's an option. I do have really nice lenses that I've purchased to kind of help with that, to where we can zoom in and get a really good image. So I'm hoping to at least do that and see how that goes. What an exciting time, huh? This is pretty cool. I'm really, really excited. I don't want to go to work after this. I feel like I shouldn't have to go to work. I should be able to like have several days off afterwards and be like, but I know I actually do have a day job, so I have to go do that after all of this. But hey, NASA. You remember our hashtag is #CuzNASA. So that's the reason for things now. You're like, I'm sorry, 'cause NASA. Well, as long as you have a video, just you two can be accused by Rand and Debbie Duran of CGI. Yeah, I have the time to CGI a rocket launch. I don't debate really people like that. Not really. I don't get involved in those discussions. I'm here to educate with facts. There are some people that I will debate because they're pushers of pseudoscience, the big individuals that are worthy of takedown. But the, small potatoes people, I don't quite understand. Why would I spend time? They're not going to listen to me. So there you go. But I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Excuse me. So, cheers, NASA. If you put a bottle of water on the ground during the launch, will the surface slosh around? I guess it depends on how close you are. I'm a paid NASA shell. I am totally in cahoots with LucasArts. No, I'm not. I don't get paid by LucasArts, man. That'd be a pretty cool job, I guess. So I guess if we're close enough to the launch, it probably would rumble and slosh it around a bit, wouldn't it? And just like, so that would be kind of cool. So I have a couple of options. So I did not finish my dinner tonight because it was so massive. they have so much food out here. So I had like a stuffed flounder and it has crab in it. And I also ordered some crab dip. I ate all my vegetables. I couldn't finish the stuffed flounder, so I might take that for lunch tomorrow if I don't get hungry later on tonight. And I'm going to try to live stream around lunchtime tomorrow from my iPad. So we'll be able to talk a bit and kind of digest a bit of the entire experience. I'm pretty curious to see how the launch is going to go. I'm supposed to drive back on Monday. I am supposed to drive back. Yeah, I got a doggy bag. I have it's like half of the flounder is left. It was quite a lot. And I have half of the crab dip left too. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to probably take my lunch tomorrow and live stream from Wallops Visitor Center, where I live streamed today for just a good, thorough engagement with you guys. That'll be around noon Eastern, 12. It is like 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central, where I can interact with you guys and we can kind of have a chat about the first half of the day and talk about what's going on with that and all of the tours and stuff. I'm hoping is while we're taking a tour, it'd be really cool if I'd be able to show you guys the lab. I don't know what they will allow. I would imagine they wouldn't bring a bunch of social media nerds and social media like science communicators into a lab that they weren't comfortable sharing. It's not like an intellectual property thing. So I would think that they would be okay with me showing you guys the lab too. So I'm hoping that's the case. So that's in the morning. Let's see. Yeah, so, oh, wait. Okay, so that's after the lab would be after that. So the Launchpad OA visit. So if there's no reception out there, what I may do is just record video and upload it later of the actual Launchpad site. That would be awesome. Sounds a bit like the Westworld or Future World movies, a bit, doesn't it? And then after lunch, that's when we have the tours of all the labs. And then I get to meet Kay Hire. So I have some really cool questions to ask her that you guys gave me. So I'm hoping, yay, with these cool questions that you guys gave me to ask her. That'll be pretty awesome. And I've written them down. I streamed earlier today. I totally streamed earlier today. I was on. I live streamed the entire talk. Frickin' hotel Wi-Fi sucks. I don't know how to fix this. There's, it sucks. Okay, I'm gonna try again from my iPad and see if that's better. Yeah.